Apparently I'm live. Whether or not I am live, we won't know until somebody says something. Are you there, Jose? You're my only fan. Only person who still talks to me. Yeah. Going to make some new friends. Get a new life. With new people. But that's going to take time. Anyway, this game is called Maid of Sker. And it's actually by a Welsh games company. So this is a Welsh game. And it's a horror game. And I don't know what it's going to be like, because I've not played it yet. So, should we get on and play the game? Should we see? What do you think? Post in the live chat, letting me know if I should start the game. If you're there, and you're ready. Are we ready? I'm going to do it anyway. Hey. You might hear the game in the background because... And I've got a fan on and a heater as well. I know that sounds weird, but I've found that putting the fan on gets some air in the room, and the heater on, because the heater like sort of dries the room up. So yeah, you didn't need to know that, but as it says in the stream, it's a drunk gaming stream. Because I've had a few. Because that's all I've got in life these days, alcohol. That's why I'm going to probably end up being homeless, isn't it? Now what's this? We want it in English. I know it's probably like hinting that we should have it in Welsh, but we'll put it in English because I don't know Welsh. We'll leave the default settings. We'll start a new game. Should we have it on normal? We'll have it on normal. We could have it on safe, but we'll have it on normal. Off we go. I think the Xbox streaming looks quite good from my end. I'll have to watch it back later and see.
Dearest Thomas, these are not words I wish to write. My father has learned of our plans, my love. Yet there is more, far worse, that I wish you to understand, but I fear you may believe me taken with madness. My father seeks to use me, as I have come to believe he used my poor mother. He wishes me to sing for him as she did. To become the star attraction that will draw good folk to this accursed spit of land. My refusal to do so has led to my confinement here at Sker Hotel. I cannot explain further, but ask that you trust me. I beseech you to compose a melody for me, a counter to the song contained within this locket of my mother's. I realize this request will seem strange, that your first thought will be to come straight here. But without your composition, all hope of holding back the darkness gathering here will be lost. Your love, always, Elizabeth.
no small part due to my newfound fame and fortune that we were able to open Sker Hotel and embark on the charitable work which... Mother? Mother! Darling, can't you see I'm recording? What have I told you? Never to interrupt when the door is closed. I'm sorry, Mother. Well, no harm done. I shall record this again later. But while you're here, my darling, why not sing for me? Of course, Mother.
Not a lot going on at the moment, is there? Just walking. It's a bit of a walking simulator. Graphics look nice though. It's alright. I'm getting messages telling me that there's problems on the stream, but I don't see anything. It might be just this little computer that I'm using to create the streams on. Could do with another PC, but I can't afford it. Just one to stream on, and one to game on, and one to stream on. But if I can play Xbox games, that's alright, isn't it? There's loads of them. We've got 100 plus or more on the Game Pass. That did something, but I don't know what it did. Opened something, obviously. Is that opening the gates so we can get in? Oh, yes it is. So, we're gonna enter the hall and see what happens. Let me just lean over. Turn my heater off because it's getting a bit warm in here now. Look in the carriage. I'm not very close to the microphone, so if I'm quiet, it's because of that. Because I'm looking in the different direction to the microphone, and it, for some reason, every time I pull it closer towards me, it boinks back. Had a weird thing happen yesterday, where I was dozing in my chair, and my microphone, the clip that holds my microphone on, snapped, and it fell off the microphone fell down, landed on the edge of my glasses, and flipped my glasses over the top of my head. And I'd like open my eyes just as my glasses was heading towards me and then going past me. It's pretty weird. But I've managed to find out a microphone adapter that'll allow me to be able to put the microphone back in the stand so that I can use it again. But it looks like I'm going to have to buy myself something new to do it, but I can't afford it yet. So, well, I've got some money in the bank, but I'm trying to keep it because I've got to eat and things. So, because like I've said, I might be homeless soon, because I'm going to be on my own. Ooh, we have a map. There's a telephone there. Ooh. It's Thomas. Is that you, Elizabeth?
Thomas! My Thomas! You do not know how wonderful it is to hear your voice. I prayed that you received it, hoped that you would come. I know my request must have seemed strange, and I fear it was all for naught, that everything has changed now. I do not have the words or heart to voice it.
It's freezing here.
Too terrible to recount.
I mean, there's lots of frost.
Please be careful, my love. This place is no longer safe. I'm safe upstairs, but I cannot leave the attic. I've had to lock and bar the door, hide away from the others. My father and uncle, the staff, they have been beguiled by the darkness that inhabits this place. They are no longer themselves, but stalk these halls, attacking anyone that makes a sound. Please, Thomas, listen carefully. Together we can put a stop to all of this. My father made recordings on brass cylinders of a song, a strange melody that affects the mind. If all of the cylinders are played together on the harmonium, this madness will end. You need to find them and bring them to me.
So now we have an objective. So have a wander around. Love to have a big house like this with a big garden. My ambition in life is to have a house with a bunch of land around it so that I can grow things and somewhere where I can keep chickens and pigs and maybe sheep, which I'll make myself self-sufficient and sufficient and grow things. That's what I want in life. I could have done that years ago, but sometimes you have to make decisions on whether or not it, because it's not just you. But as it's just going to be me now, I might as well start making decisions that I like, instead of giving things up for other people. It's the way life is. Oh, there's nothing up there, so where am I supposed to go? This way? No. Where the other side? Was there a way through there? I think I went up here, didn't I? Oh well. What are we? Like, so 17 minutes into the stream, and I'm stuck. What can I say? I'm an idiot. Ooh. Grand reopening, dress rehearsal, 22nd of October, 1897. 22nd of October, that's my daughter's birthday. Preparation of the Grand Harmonium, hire additional staff, sound checks, blah de blah de blah. Yeah. Nothing. What's journal? Notes. Photographs. Well, we're still not going anywhere. Grand reopening. I think there's some sort of order I'm supposed to do these in. I don't know. Screw that. Any ideas? Type in the chat if you have any ideas of what I'm supposed to do now. Apart from like open up a web browser and have a look and see whether or not there's something I'm doing. Oh, there's a door there to go for. Okay, forget that. I've worked it out. Okay. This isn't spooky of anything, is it? Ooh. Alright, we got a ground plan apparently. Okay. I'm hoping to be able... I've just been and bought some trays off Amazon, which I'm hoping to be able to plant some plants. I haven't got a greenhouse or anything, so... I don't know how I'm going to get on with that, but we'll have to see. I've got a shed, but what I've noticed about growing things in the shed... Because as you know, I like to experiment with things and try things out before I do anything. Growing things in the shed, the problem is that they always sort of lean towards the window.
Help!
Oh.
Who's there? Who are you? Henry! Henry Hughes, you must get me out. Hurry! We must get this door open. Why do you think? They're clearly rogues. They're trying to kidnap me. Please, hurry. Do something. What? No! No, don't leave me. They might return any minute. Oh, do something. I can't break it down from my side. Good. Good. Try again. Harder, man. Throw yourself into it. Wait. No. Coming. Oh, God, please, no. No, don't do this. Whatever you want,
That didn't sound so good, did it? Sorry, mate. Guess I didn't help him out very well. So. Well, that's quiet, isn't it? Oh well. Looks like I'm stuck wandering around again. So anyway, how are you, Jose? How do you feel about the election so far? I know it's not properly over because Trump's not conceded or anything, but it's looking like he's not going to be in power for long anyway. I don't know how the system works over there. You know, here, once they've been elected, that's it. Get out your house. The new one's coming in. Almost, yeah, the same day. You know, when they win the election. If it's a different bloke, then basically they turfed out almost straight away. I love our system. I love the way they do that. So when Boris gets voted out, they'll just boot him out. It'll just be, well, you don't live there anymore, fuck off. That's the way it works. It's fantastic. I love that. I think it's one of the best parts of our system.
What in all hells? Is that filthy mongrel inside again?
Father, she still pines is all. She misses...
I'll give it a reason to pine. Come here, you mutt. Abraham? Abraham! Where is that useless brother of mine?
Father, please! Please, she just misses Mother.
Abraham! Abraham! I'll be rid of this dog once and for all.
Well, he sounds like a nice bloke, doesn't he? Nice family and everything. Well, there wasn't much in there. What else do we have? Okay, we've been here before. The place with the organ. I guess I've got to find keys. I don't know where to even look, to be honest. Ah, dear. wasn't. That was the place where she was talking about the dog, wasn't it? Oh, that one needs a key as well. We really need to find a freaking key. Canst thou draw our Leviathan with a hook, or his tongue with a cord, which thou lettest down? Canst thou put... Hang on, what's that? Canst thou put a hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn? Will he make many supplicants unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Will he make a covenant with thee? Wilt thou take him for a servant ever? Wilt thou play with him as with a bird, or wilt thou bind him for thy mistress? Shall she make a banquet of him? Shall she partake of him among others? Canst thou fill his skin with hot iron? Job 41. Therefore I will wail and howl, I will go stripped and naked, I will make a wailing like the dragons and mourning as the sirens. Micah 1.8. J.A. Williams, 1874. There you go. And there's a journal entry apparently. Notes. So all the notes get kept in there. It might seem a bit strange, well, I don't know, you probably agree with me, but I actually think Biden's far too old to be a president. I don't get it. Your system seems to love old people. What's that? That's not what we can use there. What about that? Okay, what about that? Okay, screw you then. Nothing works. I just think he's too old. I don't think he's going to last very long. Although I do like the idea of a socialist president in America. I'm not a socialist myself, I'm a liberal. And I know that in America they think that liberals are socialists, but they're not. Not in the UK. Because I think, didn't your system take liberal and conservative names? Because I think that's what it was based on, wasn't it? After the UK, you know, the colonial time ended. I think your original parties were like sort of Liberals and Whigs, wasn't it? The Whigs being the Conservatives. Ooh, what does that do? Because here in the UK, the Liberals carried on, and the Whigs turned into the Conservative Party, or the Tories. Still need a key for that. And you know, so, and then in the 1900s, but I can't remember, 1910, 1915, the Labour Party was formed, because up until then it was illegal to form any sort of union or anything. The Labour Party was formed, and a lot of the Liberals swept over to the Labour Party. So the reason why there's never been that many, there hasn't been that many Liberals MPs and things for a long time, is because most of them became Labour MPs. Because the last proper Liberal Prime Minister we had was Lloyd George. And he was leader of during the First World War, and they kept him on. The Conservatives liked him better than their own leader, so they kept him on as a leader. No, I need to find a freaking key. So that's basically how it worked here. And when colonialism happened, I think you took the names of the Liberal Party and the Conservative Party, and they became the Democrats and the Republicans. But the thing is, you know, you probably know this already. They swapped sides, didn't they? So the Republicans were basically the moderate party at one point, and then the Democrats were the ones that supported the racists and the slave owners and things. Then at some point they swapped places, didn't they? And now suddenly the Liberals, or the Democrat Party over there, are the ones that are trying to stop slavery and stuff. Well, they've swapped over to Black Lives Matter and things like that. But anyway, that's politics. Who cares? It does mean, you know, I was very reticent to come over, and my ambition is at some point to become an American. That would be cool, because if I was to start my own little farm with a bit of land and all the other stuff that goes with it, it works better over there, because we haven't got much freedom here. When I say that, I don't mean we don't get a freedom of speech and things like that. I just mean, if I was to buy a piece of land, it's not really my land. I can't build on it the way that I want to build on it, because I have to ask for permission to do that. I can't have things on there that I want to have on there without asking for permission. And I know in the States you don't get, you know, it depends on where you are, of course. You don't get any of that. It's a lot freer to do, you know, personal property is counted as being personal property, and that's it, isn't it? Personal property here isn't yours. You do as you're told. Unless you're rich. If you're rich, then you can do whatever you like. But we've moved on. We've got further now into the game. Oh. Nice. Or not. Depends on how you feel. Guess that's one of the brothers. I'll run this stream up until an hour and then I'll stop. Because I'm on my last pint now. And when I run out, I'll probably go and have a sleep. That Guinness sign on the door. Yeah, it's a harp. It's a Guinness sign. You are hearing me okay, aren't you? Yeah, you've got to keep on telling me if everything's going okay, because I don't know. I can just sit here rambling and rambling and rambling and no one's listening to me. Because they can't hear me. So I need you to tell me. Right. Date description amount. 11th June, Mr. and Mrs. Wainscombe. Elderly couple, no children, Exeter, Devon, clothes 2-6, trinkets 2-3. 13th of June, Reverend Alistair Gray, charlatan, Cheltenham, unlikely to be missed. Fire, again, nothing, salvageable. 3rd of August, Mr. Victor Williamson, merchant, travelling alone, Bristol, clothes 2, trinkets 2. 24th September, Mr. Ernest Sharp, test subject, painter, travelling alone, Rye, East Sussex, clothes 3D, trinkets 2D. I think the 3D and the 2D is British money for pence, if you wonder. Mr. and Mrs. Matthews, test subjects, retired clerk, Winsford, Cheshire. Arthur Morris, test subject, musician, travelling alone, London. Matilda Norton, musician, travel alone, Bristol. Another musician, asking too many questions, very evasive. Why? Ooh, spooky. Another door to open. No, can't open that door. We'll go up here then. No, well, let me open that. Oh, what's that? Another statue thing. Don't know if I'm going to get anything for this. Ooh, another door there. Have I gone for it? No, I tried it before and it wouldn't let me through. Okay. Personally, not sure I'd be wandering around all these little corridors and things in real life. Oh, another map. I know I'm not looking at the maps at the moment, but I like to wander around. Elizabeth, are you there? Are you safe?
I'm here. There was someone else in the attic outside the door, but I think they've gone now.
Elizabeth, there is another man here. Do you know him?
I don't. But you must look to yourself first, Thomas. If you should be caught too... They seem to be drawn to sound. You must remain quiet.
Whoops. They attacked him. They dragged him away.
Dear God, that's horrific. I dread to think of you being snatched like that too. Our one hope of helping him, helping all of them, is finding the cylinders.
The ones who took him... hang on, start again. The ones who took that man, they can't see, it seems.
But why? What do you think is wrong with them? I knew noise attracted them, but what happened to their faces?
I've managed to find one of the cylinders.
Well done, my love. There's hope yet for us all. The others should be here in the hotel or in the grounds.
Found one.
Take the utmost care. And if I don't answer, it means I've had to hide. That they've come back.
I found one. I didn't know I'd found one. Okay, let's have a look at the inventory. How do I find the inventory? Right. It's in collectibles. Be quiet, she says. What's it do? Open a door that makes loads of noise. Tuh. Ooh. It's a bit creepy, isn't it? Another collectible. Ooh. Talking of spooky. Ooh. Well. Oh, looks very dead-endy. Is that right? Well, we'll go down here and see what's down here. That's looks like a dead end as well. Oh no, it's going that way. Hmm. Wow. It's quite good so far, isn't it? Got about another 15 minutes or so before I sign off. I think as an experiment it's worked out quite well. I think I'm finally getting it to work properly. So I'll be able to play more and more Xbox games because I've got millions of to play. Millions! Well, not that many, about 500. It's finding the time to do it. And it's 8 minutes past 5 here, so it's getting quite late. Or quite early. And if I'm going to do all the things I want to do tomorrow, I'll have to get up. I'm going to have to get some sleep. So we have to see. You can hear a noise in the background of the microphone, looking at the microphone. See if I can use the microphone a little bit, see whether or not that stops. There, that seems better. We're back outside. Because it's not creepy to be outside, is it? What's up here? Have a look. You never know with these kind of games, do you? Another collectible there. Ooh. There's a peoply thing. There you go. You get past them by not coughing by them. Nervous tonic. Oh. Heals. So there you go. Ooh. They're coming. Shit. Ooh. How close can you get? Huh? Cool. Fell into a grave. At least I can get killed by the freaky thing. Don't worry, Jose. You can come back and watch it again because it'll be uploaded to my page. You know the way it goes. Last stream I did seemed to have like encouraged a lot of people to come to my page. So I'm gonna have to do more streams just to get people to come to visit me. May eventually become monetized, and then I won't be homeless with the like 20 pence I'll be earning from Facebook, YouTube. February 1874. The storm of the century battered the island last night. The men, they say to have spotted a vessel off the coast, and my father has ordered us to extinguish the flames of the beacon. Word from the men... Hang on. Word from the men informs me that a ship ran aground on the stone coast, east of Sker Point. Maybe an oar at the size of this vessel, engraved on a plaque on the port side of the ship. Read its name, HMS Providence. 10th of February 1874. My men, under order by my father, transferred the remains of the ship into the cavern beneath Sker Point. We salvaged what we could from the ship. Anything of value, most importantly, the contents of the cargo hold. The 11th of February, 1874. Something was discovered inside the wreck, buried in the cargo hold. Something I've never seen before. It's alive, and in such a tragic state. My father thinks it's fortunate that it is weak, for it tries to sing. Unloading the cargo, some of the men have begun to act strange in the presence of this creature. Its singing seems to have an effect on them, even in its weakened condition. I find this fascinating and need to take notes. Father is becoming concerned. The more I learn about the mindless creature, it seems that the song it sings lures its prey so it can devour and survive. My father is beginning to see the potential of this beast and what we can accomplish with its power if we can somehow harness it. 15th of February 1874. My father has begun to use this creature upon Sker Point, chained to the beacons to aid in luring vessels here. With this we can increase our potential earnings from the wrecks. I may have an idea of harnessing this power further with the help of my beloved Prudence. I will take some... Hang on, where am I? I will take some time to present this to Father and get his blessing. Isaac Williams. So there we go. Sorry about the bad reading, but that's dyslexia 101. Ooh, something's moving. And what have we got behind here that we've uncovered? Oh, things are going up. And there's another one of those blokes there. I'm gonna get past him. Don't let him hear me. Wow. Oh well, I'm deaded. Or at least I've been stopped. Guess what? We're only a couple of minutes away from an hour, so I think there's a possibility. This would be a good point to end, wouldn't it? I'll do some more streaming tomorrow. Try and do it a bit earlier tomorrow. Yeah, like while I'm still awake. I've run out of shop bought alcohol now, so. Well, I haven't. I've got like half a pint left. And then I'll go off to bed and wake up with a chemical hangover. Because that's the way I am. So, there we go. We'll pause it, if it'll let me. There, we'll stop it there. And I'll say good night. And I'll see you again later on today. We'll try and do another stream and we'll play some more of this. So, bye. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope it continues like this because it seems to be working brilliantly. I'm really happy. So, bye-bye.